Good morning, students. I hope you all are fine. Yeah? Did you enjoy your holiday, all of you? Did you complete your homework? Did you finish your assignment? Did you finish your assignment? Okay. In this class, we are going to discuss about Unit 4, Chapter 11, Database Concept. Okay, in this class, we are going to discuss about Chapter 4, and the chapter name is Database Concept. Yes? Okay. We already discussed few topics. Yes or no? What are they? Data, information, database, DBM. Yes? Okay, what is data? What is data? Data or raw facts stored in your computer. Yes? That means data or content. What are the content? Like character or text or word or your number. So data can be any of your character, any of word, any of text. Okay. So the data is your unprocessed. Yes or no? The data is unprocessed, which contains any character, text, a word or number. There is no meaning. Yes, there is no meaning. See this example. Everybody take your book. We already discussed it. அது ஒரு மீனிங்லெஸ்ஸாக இருக்குது. தட் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஒரு மீனிங்லெஸ்ஸாக இருக்குது. எஸ், ஓகே. நெக்ஸ்ட், வாட் இஸ் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன்? Information, after completing the raw facts of data, they are organized or formatted in a complete manner. Okay, then that is to be a information formatted data which allows to be utilized in a significant way. When the data is organized and formatted and gives some meaningful information, the data now it is organized in order. Look here, SCRT, okay, SCRT, College Road, DBI Campus, Chennai, 6,06,000. Yes, this is meaningful, but data have no meaningful. Example, 6,06,000 DBMS Campus is, I don't know, College Road la TBMS Campus, Chennai, 6,06,000. Yeah, yes or no? Next, database. Okay, what is database? Database is a repository collection of related data organized in a way the data can be easily accessible, managed and updated as we learn the data raw file. I already told. Yes or no? Yes or no? சொன்னா இல்லையா? Informations of formatted data. Okay, so after collecting the data and forming the information, it should be done. Okay, for example, take your attendance register is your physical notes. That means that is the hard copy. That is what? Hard copy. Yes, it is a notebook. Name, date of birth, roll number written each day. Okay, the attendance and record, this is also database, because whenever we open the attendance, we can learn the student present today whether the student present or absent. நம்ம attendance பார்த்தாச்சு, நமக்கு we can understand. Yes, half day leave எடுத்திருக்காங்களா என்னனாலும் we can see. Yes or no? We can see. Yes, this also database, because whenever we open the attendance, we can learn the students present today, absence. Okay, whether data organized and it can be easily accessed. Yes. Next one is database management system. Is what is DBMS? DBMS is a software that allows to create a define and manipulate database. So database DBMS is your software. First point, next it is used to create, define and manipulate, allowing use to store, process, to collect data easily. So this is the concept here. The database stored in your computer that is going to be maintained and processed by a software. Okay, software is said to be DBMS, the management system, which manages the data. So database system, the DBMS, provide us the interface and to perform various operations, create database, storing of data and updating data. Okay, that means the database is the software. First of all, going to create, define, manipulate, all in all. Everything is going to be done by the DBMS. Okay. Next one, characteristics of DBMS. Characteristics of DBMS. What are they? Data stored in tables, reduce redundancy, data consistency, and support multiple user and concurrent access. Next one, query language. The next, security, and DBMS support transaction. We are discussing briefly, yes or no? Next, advantages of DBMS. Next, advantages of DBMS. Okay. Advantages of DBMS. Segregation of applications program, minimal data duplications or data redundancy, easy to retrieval of data using the query language, reduce development time and maintenance. Okay. Next, we are going to learn about components of DBMS and database structure. Okay, just you should recall what we learned already. Okay, data, information, database and database management system. I will give 2 minutes. You should read the book. In this class, we are going to learn about components of DBMS and types of database structure. Okay, database structure. Today we are going to learn about components of DBMS and database structure. Okay, wow. Okay, just listen. So, what are the components of DBMS? Okay, what are the components of DBMS? There are 5 components in your DBMS. How many components in your DBMS? 5 components. What are they? Hardware, software, data, procedure and method. Okay, procedure and method. Database, access language. Okay, there are 5 components in your DBMS. How many? 5. Yes or no? What are they? Software, hardware and data, procedure, methods, data access language. Okay, next இத பத்தி நம்ம என்ன பார்க்கலாம்னா பிரீஃபா பார்க்கலாம். ஓகேவா, இத பத்தி நம்ம என்ன பார்க்கலாம் பிரீஃபா டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணலாம். ஓகே, did you understand guys? ஓகேவா, okay, listen. What are the components and necessity of components to have DBMS? So, DBMS can divide into 4 major components. So first we need to hardware. What is that? What is that? Is a hard disk or input output channel for data. That means involved in storage of data. First need a physical component to store your data, that is hardware. Physical component, that what is that? Physical component to store data, that is hardware. Okay, did you understand? DBMS can deliver four major. Okay, so first we need to hardware. What is that? A hard disk or input output channels for data. That means involved in storage of data. First we need a physical component to store data, that is the hardware. That is the hardware. Okay, that is the hardware. Okay, everybody should write for hardware definition. Okay guys, the computer hardware disk, input output channels for data, and any other physical components involved in your storage data. Have you written, all of you? Have you written? Shall we move now? The next one, software. Okay, the next one, software. The software, this is main component, is a program that control everything. Okay, that control everything. The DBMS software is capable of understanding the database, access language, and database first language is maintained or understand by DBMS. That means DBMS is a software. We know already. See, DBMS is a software namukku theriyum. And data access language in which Enya lint and interrupts into database commands for execution. That means for storage place, that is physical component, hardware. Next we need a software. We need a software. So no, edu pannalu we need namakku software illana further idu panna puriyum. To manipulate the software and also to maintain the data. So as we know, I will ask question. Okay, can you tell me computer is a software for a hardware? Then many people have a different. Okay, in the human beings also many people are different, but actually computer is a electronic device. In the first lesson itself I said yes or no, computer is a electronic machine or device. We are discussed in the first lesson itself. Yes or no guys? Yes or no? So it is a hardware, but it is useless. Without in a software. We need a hardware, part of storage device. Then we need a software. Then we need a software component. Then only we can have a DBMS. Then only we can have a DBMS concept for our real-time working. So hardware and software. Did you understand? இது பண்ணணும்னா அதுக்கு நமக்கு ஹார்ட்வேரும் தேவை, சாஃப்ட்வேரும் தேவை. ஓகேவா? எவ்ரிபடி ஷுட் ரைட். Software means this main component is a program that controls everything. The DBMS software is capable of understanding the DBMS, access data, access language, and interprets into database commands for execution. Database commands for execution. Okay, wow. Right, all of you? Next, we need a data. Which data? Then we need a data, okay, which is going to stored in your hardware as well as hardware, okay, as well as which is going to be manipulated by the DBMS. It is the source for which DBMS is designed. DBMS creation is to store and utilize data. So DBMS creation is stored and utilize the data. Okay, DBMS enna pannu utilize panni and store pannu. This is what data. Okay, this is what data. Did you understand, guys, what I am saying? This is what data. Everybody should write the definition of data. Data is the resource that for which DBMS is designed. DBMS creation is to store and what is that? Utilize data. Okay. The next one, procedure and method. Okay. Your general instruction to use your database management system, such as installations of DBMS, manage database, to take a backups, report generation. You're having hardware and software. Then are known data which are going to be stored and utilize the DBMS. Then software should be controlled in particular hardware. Next, to database access language. They are the language used to write commands to access, insert, update and delete. Okay, insert pannuvom, update pannuvom, delete pannuvom. Yeah, we know the data is going to be in the form of what? While storing the data and retrieve the data and update the data and delete. Everything each event or each comment or each is necessary. It should be insert, okay, it should be update, it should be delete, and it should be as well as retrieve. Okay, this is done by using the accessing language, that is form of its DBMS management system. So we can pull that I need a database management, it's for my project. Then you moved all my components. We should have a system. Hardware to hardware data. Then you should know DBMS software. There are many software, MySQL. There are many. Okay, we are going to discuss later. Okay, So we must know each language, each database software we are going to use, then must know which database is create, detail or employee or many number of cities for a government. For these things analyzed in, you should install in DBMS, and there will be some procedure. After that, you have to accessing language to you write your coding. So these are the requirements to have DBMS. Next, particular DBMS layout gives as a database. Okay, for example, Popper DBMS, DBase, FoxPro. Okay, or movement of DBMS, DBase, and this is the example of software. Okay, this is the example of software. What is that? DBase and another one. Another one what? FoxPro. Okay. Write all of you. Okay, you should write procedure of methods and database also. Okay. Procedure of methods and database. Look at your book. Page number is 191. Okay, children, listen. The next database structure. Okay, the next database. What is that? Structure. Okay, as you know already, table is the entire collection of related data in one table, referred to as file or table, as well as known as file. So it is a collection of related data in one table. So it is table where is the collection of rows and column. It's maintained without column. We can format each row in your table represent your record, which is a set of data. Which is your what is that set of data or each database entry. Each database, each table's column is said to be filled for the heading, which groups, which pieces or item or data among the record into specific category. So the important tabs. The table is known as relations. Rows in a table, columns in known as attributes. So here you see the example. Okay, which is your column here. Okay, check page number 192. See this diagram, all of you. Okay, so here you see the example, which is your column here. Yes, you are right. The student name. நம்ம ஸ்டூடெண்ட் கொடுத்துச்சுன்னா நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? ஸ்டூடெண்ட் நேம் கொடுப்போம். ஸ்டூடெண்ட் நெக்ஸ்ட் என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? ஸ்டூடெண்ட் டேட்டா கொடுப்போம். நெக்ஸ்ட்டு ஸ்டூடெண்ட் ஏ, ஸ்டூடெண்ட் கிளாஸ், ஸ்டூடெண்ட் செக்ஷன் எல்லாமே கொடுப்போம். This is our column name attribute. So each student's horizontal record is said to be the row or column. The attribute doubles together. So the structure of DBMS, the database is a collection of tables, and we can have relationship between the tables. Okay, just to look at this database structure, or the way you should try the definition of database structures. Okay. Okay children, the next one, data models. Okay, the next one, data models. So the data model describes how the data can be present, how the data can be present and accessed from a software. What is that? Complete implementation. So this is model describe how the data can be represent, and simply how the data relationship made. It is simple abstraction of complex real where data gathering environment. The main purpose of data model is give an idea as how the final system or software will look like after development is completed. So data model must be created before creating a tables. For example, if you are going to maintain a database for bank, then you must have the idea which is the table. That means the manager is going to table, that means customer detail. The detail must be A to Z, joining data, name, phone number, age, address, order code, etc. Everything in a table. So manager will have the access, but the person below level and next person will not have allow. The next person will not have allow, and all the access record, we will access only the person name, content, number of the amount. There will be some structure to be found, and the structure is formed using the data models. Okay, it's going to blueprint software which is going to develop a blueprint of database is going to be developed for particular organization. It is development for particular organization. Okay, don't see here and there, you look in the video only. Okay, next one, types of data model. Okay, what are the types of data model? Horizontal model, what are they? Horizontal model, and one more, relational model, network database model, entity relationship model, object model. Okay, what are the types of database model? Hierarchical model, relational model, network model, and entity relationship model, and one more, object model. Okay, so what is hierarchical model? Hierarchical model was developed by IBMS, okay, as information management system. That horizontal model, data is represented as a simple tree. Okay, everybody look at this diagram. அது எப்படி இருக்குன்னா ஒரு simple tree மாதிரி இருக்கு. Okay, this model represent one to many. இது எதை represent பண்ணா one to many relationship தான் represent பண்ணும். எப்படின்னா parent children relation. A parent have single child. Okay, ஒரு பேரண்ட்டுக்கு ஒரு சிங்கிள் சைல்டு தான் இருக்காங்க or more than one single child. One child can have only one parent. ஒரு சைல்டுக்கு only one parent தான், that is one to many. But one parent have many children. This model is mainly used in, இதை எங்கே யூஸ் பண்ணுறாங்கன்னா ஐபிஎம் மெயின் ஃபார்மில் தான் மெயின்லி யூஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க கம்ப்யூட்டர்ஸ். ஓகே, these key points so here that is structure. This is your tree structure. First base is school. School is having a table. From that we can have course and resource. From the course we can have a theory. From the course we can have a theory and a lab. So there will be only one parent. That is your school. The school model is to be hierarchical. Okay va? Next one, relational model. Okay, the next one, relational. What is that? Relational model, database model proposed by, what is that? EF. Okay, EF code epona 1970. Okay, nowadays most wide trust database is used for database applications. Okay, well, the basic structure of relational model is information to relate a particular time, related to a particular, what is that, time, is stored in rows, tables. In tables are known as relation. In a relational model, keys, attributes which uniquely identify the particular table in the relationship. See this diagram, formed in a relationship between the table. How to form the relation means through relational key. By this is relation key means it can be primary key, foreign key. You are going to learn this just to have relational. And relational model means tables or related to the relational key here. See the table, student ID, age here. என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? நேம் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, ஐடி கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, நெக்ஸ்ட் என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்கன்னு பாரு, ஸ்டூடெண்ட் ஐடி, நேம், ஏஜ். ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் மார்க், student ID, subject ID mark. Okay, these all the next one, network model. Okay, look at this diagram for page number 194. Okay, the page number is 194. ஸ்கூல் இருக்கு, ஸ்கூலில் எப்படி ஸ்கூலில் லைப்ரரி, ஆஃபீஸ் அண்ட் ஸ்டாஃப் ரூம். நெக்ஸ்ட்டு நெட்வொர்க் மாடல். இதெல்லாம் இருக்குமா? ஸ்கூல்னாலே அங்கே என்ன இருக்கும்? லைப்ரரி இருக்கும், ஆஃபீஸ் இருக்கும், ஸ்டாஃப் ரூம்ஸ் இருக்கு அண்ட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் டீட்டெயில் இருக்கும் இல்லையா? இங்கே நெட்வொர்க் மாடல், a child record has only one parent node. Okay, in a network many have many parents. Child may have ஒரு சைல்டுக்கு என்ன இருக்கலாம்? many parents இருக்கலாம். It represent data in இதில் என்ன ரிலேஷன்ஷிப்? many to many relationship. Okay, the entity relationship மாடல்னா என்ன இருக்குது? டாக்டர் இருக்குது. டாக்டர் நம்ம என்ன, டாக்டரோட ஐடின்னு இருக்கும், டாக்டரோட நேம் கன்சிடர் பண்ணுவோம். அது எதுக்குன்னா டயக்னோசிஸ். அப்புறம் பேஷண்ட்டுக்கும் என்ன ஆகும்னா, பேஷண்ட்டுக்கும் ஒரு ஐடி இருக்கும் அண்ட் பேஷண்ட்டுக்கும் நேமும் இருக்கும். இதில் என்ன ஆகுது? இதில் மெனி டு மெனியா? எஸ், மெனி டு மெனி. எஸ், எஸ் ஆர் நோ? Next, object model. Object model means here also this object model is store the data in the form of object, attributes method, class, inheritance. Okay, this model handles more complex application, shape, get area, get perimeter, circle radius, rectangle length, breadth, triangle base height. இதெல்லாம் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? எல்லாமே பண்ணாமல் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கோம்னா ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்ணி வச்சுருக்கோம். ஓகேவா? ஓகே, டுடே homework is you should make 10 fill-ups. Okay, tomorrow we should discuss for the types of data model also. Okay, tomorrow we should discuss briefly for types of data model. Okay va? today your homework is you should make 10 fill-ups. Okay, today your homework is you should make 10 fill-ups. Okay, wow.